Hi, I'm Mike Edwards from Jesus Jones, and I'm programming the Clips for Rage. These are some of the best clips around, the best things you'll ever see on music TV. If you miss it, you're an idiot.
Mike, you programmed Faith No More with Kira a lot. Why did you program that?
Firstly, because I love the song. The song was actually sort of, well, this album, which is my favourite album of theirs, was quite influential on us. It seemed to me that you could write a great sarcastic song, and you could really put rock music and rap music together. And I think that in this instance, even they did it very well. The video for it is great as well. You can tell there's a good sense of humour at work here. It's very eye-catching as well. I think that was really, for me, it was Faith No More in their prime. This was the sort of them at their best.
What Time Is Love? Why that?
And I really like the KLF. This is why I want this particular video in. The song is I think easily their best. I happen to think that this sort of music will replace. It will become the new stadium music. The stuff like this. I mean, all the sort of boring old people with guitars will go, and some of them will stay. It's the people who sort of blend the two, I think, will be the interesting ones. But this, for me, is like sort of the music for the '90s. It just sounds colossal, and so the song alone deserves the video being shown repeatedly, I'd say.
Prince, Sign of the Times, why that?
Well, this is another song and video that was very influential on us. First of all, I loved the song in the first place, but then when Simple Minds did a cover of this later on, it seemed to me to be so incredibly inopportune. It was done at the beginning of the '90s, which I thought was a great time to be alive. It seemed that there were so many great things happening in the world, so many huge political changes, that it was a good time to be alive, and this sort of dour outlook, which in 1985 was, I think, very well fitted, and the video sort of shows the worries of the times. I did feel that was very out of place, so in a way I wanted to write my sort of update of Sign of the Times, and that became Right Here, Right Now. Hi, I'm Mike Edwards from Jesus Jones, and I'm programming the Clips for Rage. These are some of the best clips around, the best things you'll ever see on music TV. If you miss it, you're an idiot.
Wild child.
Public Enemy, Burn Hollywood Burn.
Right. Public Enemy, I think, are one of the best bands around. I think because of the anger that they have, because of the defiance in what they do, and I think Burn Hollywood Burn is their message put in probably its best form. Certainly using the other rappers who appear in this video as well. I think it expresses what they're about very, very well, and in a way that's easy to understand and sympathise with it as well, whatever colour you are.
Sex Pistols, Anarchy in the UK, why that?
It reminds me very much of having my first guitar, an acoustic guitar, picking out the riff for it, and being thrilled that this sort of music was available, and being thrilled by the aura about the Sex Pistols and about punk rock, and seeing them on television, the knotted handkerchiefs, the studied yob look. It was certainly as a 12-year-old or 13, however old it was, immensely thrilling. It doesn't detract from the great music either. I think this is one of the videos because it's so straightforward, so basic. Sid Vicious sort of not even bothering to play properly, that I think it's absolutely wonderful.
Stack of Humanoid, why did you program that one?
This is a classic acid house video. It's a classic acid house song, but I think the video really sort of summed up the times it was made in. Really sort of garish colours, very, very trippy, very hallucinogenic, and very exciting as well. I think it's a perfect. As I said, I think a perfect sign of the times, a perfect sort of visualisation of what that scene was like.
Dracona Youth, Addicted to Love, why that?
Well, I'm a huge Sonic Youth fan, and I like them when they're having fun occasionally, and this is one of the best examples of it. Also, it was a great inspiration for us to do when we had a song out called I Don't Want That Kind of Love on the Food EP. We did it in exactly the same way as they did here. We went into a small booth somewhere, paid, I mean, we actually paid nothing. I don't know how much Dracona Youth or Sonic Youth did it for. We didn't have the sort of choice of things that they did. I mean, for the background for this video is absolutely absurd as Kim Gordon sits there and, sort of goes through this Robert Palmer song. It's a surreal thing.
Now, Mark, do you think you can sell a song without a video?
You can sell a song without a video, but much less effectively. It depends where you are as well. In Britain, you can. In America, I would say that you can't sell it effectively. This sounds horrible. I hate talking about selling songs. Video is an essential thing for our age because it's here and it won't go away. And I think, therefore, that should be taken advantage of.
Have you ever liked a song, really enjoyed listening to it, then seen the clip and gone, oh, gee, I wish I hadn't seen that clip?
I can't remember an example of that, but I'm sure it must have happened somewhere. I mean, you do get a lot of very, very average videos. But I think if the song's good enough, that's what I'm interested in. The thing that interests me is audio stuff. You know, I like sounds like music, not so much visual things like video. It's not the thing that I really enjoy and sort of I can be very critical about.
Rage.
But do you think the video can be a negative thing in that it does detract from the listener's imagination? Like, once you've seen that visual, whenever you hear that song, you can't see anything else but that visual?
It depends. I don't really think that, well, for me, I don't see songs in a visual way like that. I mean, I sort of hear them in intricate sort of pieces. I don't have a sort of visualization. I don't see a singer singing it, for example. So that doesn't bother me. The only thing that does bother me is the fact that with video, because it's such an immediate form, unlike music, you spend your time concentrating very hard on the video and not listen to the song so much.